fantastic evening at Mullingar Greyhound Stadium last Sunday, where the GAIN Feeds Irish Cesarewitch was the feature on a fantastic card. It was a big benefit night as well for the Offaly branch of the Down Syndrome Ireland, and plenty of other entertainment for a big family fun evening at the track, with pony rides and face painting, and also an early summer atmosphere with the big barbecue. It was a fantastic night, was had by all. The big feature final was the one everyone was there to see. Just before we move to the big final, there was lots of fun had in the run-up, and of course the big terrier race attracted plenty of attention and lots of thrills and spills as well, raising much needed funds for a very worthy cause, the Offaly Down Syndrome Ireland. Let's move ahead to the big final of the evening, the GAIN Feeds Irish Cesarewitch final, with €8,000 up for grabs. The runners: in Trap 1, Priceless Pilot for Brian Murphy and Kathleen Murphy in the Cayman Islands, trained by Paul Hennessy. This was one of two runners for Paul Hennessy in this lineup, and this Priceless Pilot had won 10 of its previous 29 races. In Trap 2, Tahina Robbie, the Fermanagh Raider, owned by Jason Corkin and Rossley and trained by Vera Corkin, a winner of 13 of its 46 races. He's a bit of an outsider, this one, but he is capable of plenty of early pace. Wearing the white coat in Trap 3 for Paul Hines and Ballinasloe was Ringtown Snowy. This is the second of the Paul Hennessy runners, a son of Headbound at a Ringtown Blue. It had won 9 of its previous 30. In 4, in the black coat for Thomas Klein and Roscommon, Clydal Rumble. This one a prolific winner, as son of Ace High Rumble out of Clydal Susie, needs to trim the clock if it's going to lift this pot. In Trap 5, it's Ripley Diana for Mr. A. Kelly in Dublin, trained by the Iron Man from Road, Mr. Paddy McCormack. This is an early pace lady, the only lady in the lineup, and it had won 6 of its previous 26 races, but 3 of those wins have been achieved running from Trap 5. A great strike rate from this particular box. And in 6, we have the hot favourite, Gizmo Classic. Ever so impressive in its semi-final, owned by Master Jamie McGee in Meath and trained by John McGee, a winner of 13 from 39, and Gizmo Classic is the hot favourite. Pairs on the spin for the final of the 2013 GAIN Feeds Irish Cesarewitch from the Rail Loud, Priceless Pilot, Tahina Robbie, Ringtown Snowy, Clydal Rumble, Ripley Diana and Gizmo Classic. Here's the bunny. And away they go, and 4, Clydal Rumble, quick to go in the centre. On the inside, 2, Tahina Robbie, bang there. 3, Ringtown Snowy, also showing some nice early pace, and it's Ringtown Snowy that turns in front and leads by 2. Here's Gizmo Classic, the hot favourite, with an eye-catching closing effort out wide. But 3, Ringtown Snowy says, you're not getting by me. It's 3, 6, 2, 4, 1 and 5. Look out of it at the back of the field. They hit the car park turn, and 3, Ringtown Snowy still travels well and still leads by a couple. Clydal Rumble trying to get into it in the black jacket. Ringtown Snowy has it by a couple of lengths, but here's Gizmo Classic lunging late. Oh, that's really close. It's a close one. The final of the GAIN Feeds Irish Cesarewitch. It's a photograph. The time 33:23. What a cracking final that was. The results: it was a dead heat between number 3 Ringtown Snowy and 6 Gizmo Classic. The time 33:23. Back in third was Trap 4 Clydal Rumble. The joint winners, Ringtown Snowy, owned by Paul Hines and Ballinasloe and trained by Paul Hennessy. Gizmo Classic, owned by Jamie McGee and trained by John McGee in Meath.
Delighted, absolutely thrilled. Would you believe, even before the draw was made for the competition, I said to young Jamie one night in Shelburne Park that his dog would be the dog to beat in this competition. Do you know what I mean? The way he was running Shelburne at the time. And it's brilliant. We bought Ringtown Snowy in the Red Mills last year, the on race day, and he had been schooled here. And it was wonderful to come back. You know, I must say, Priceless Pilot was very unlucky to third bend. Had he got that split tonight, it may well have been a different result, but it's brilliant. It's lovely to share it, and as I say, you know, it's nicer than if someone losing by a short head.
The dog looked to have a big mountain to climb in those last couple of strides, but he found that half a length to drive a share. Are you happy enough sharing the pot?
Well, yeah, it's better than getting beat, I suppose. But I said to Jamie all week, there was only one dog I was worried about, and that was the 3 dog.
Paul is as game as a gander, the man that owns him, lovely man to train dogs for, and he's been in the first 3 in 21 of his last 22 races. He's a brilliant dog for an owner, a trainer and for ourselves, and he's a great character, lovely dog, great dog to work with.
Yeah, you'd have to be delighted with that, wouldn't you? Dead heat. You asked me before racing and I couldn't make my mind up between these 2 dogs, even though all 6 had their chances. Delighted with it, and myself here and Phil, we had a chat just straight away afterwards, and okay, the divide the spoils tonight, but there's an offer there to both trainers if they want to match next Saturday night, put ourselves in the IGB, we'll do a match race for them.
The judge wasn't able to separate them, and we'd love to see a match and let the winner take all then. But I'd love to see a match, and I hope both trainers Paul and Ginger takes up the offer.